ingredients that were used, just a quick take right here. So first I put in 3/4 to a cup of sugar in a pan that you can use to put in the oven. And then I added 3 or 4 drops of lemon or lime and a few drops of water. And then just you want to make sure that the heat is on medium to high and just stir and keep stirring until the sugar melts. As you can see here, the sugar is starting to melt. So this is basically just the sugar, a couple drops of water, and lemon or lime drops. And here you see how it's kind of dissolving, looking golden brown. Now, once you get it to that state, you want to take something that's gonna protect you from the heat because the pan's gonna be hot, and kind of just shake it around so the edges of the pot get some of that caramel on it, because that's gonna be caramel that's on the side of the flan. So I just keep doing that to get a good, good coverage on the entire area. So, it looks thickening up and it looks good. And then once you're done with that, we're going to put it aside and you're going to let it cool. Once it cools, that caramel is going to get hard, like crystallize. So just leave it, put it to the side. Now I'm going to do the mixture. So 6 eggs. Luckily, I have chicken, so I was able to use my fresh eggs, but it doesn't matter. So you're going to add that to a blender or a mixer, whichever one you have. I find the excuse me, I find the blender works well. Then 1 cup of condensed milk. So not 1 cup, 1 can of condensed milk. So that's gonna be get everything in there. I love condensed milk. So unhealthy, but it tastes so good. Then 1 can of evaporated milk. And that's gonna be part of the mixture. And I spilled a little bit, of course, because I always do that. So, and then we're going to add cream cheese. I got this recipe from my mom. She early on didn't use cream cheese, but the cream cheese adds a more cheesecake-like texture, which I like. Then you're gonna add 1 tablespoon of vanilla. I used a 1/2 tablespoon measurement, so I had to use 2. A little bit of salt, and you're gonna mix that for a few minutes and then you're gonna pour it with a strain to make sure it doesn't have any particles or anything like that. You want it to be as smooth as possible. So this is the end product ready. You're going to put aluminum foil on it, and then you're going to put it in an oven ready pan with boiling water in, and you're going to make the water reach half of the pan. So you're basically going to cook it in a water bath so it won't burn. I put 375 degrees, 45 minutes. I actually had to do an hour 15. My oven's
we
not
have
very,
to flip it.
So get a plate, put it over the flan. Make sure you hold it tightly, and then go ahead and flip. Mine had in the middle kind of like a little crack. I don't know why. It doesn't really matter. You can decorate it, put fruit, or it still tastes good. And here it is. I'm looking forward to having weekly recipes with you. Enjoy. Bye.